We're live. This is it. We are playing. Who is playing who? Grast versus Satik.
Ooh,
Now we're definitely
sounds
live.
like it's gonna be an interesting game.
Yeah, this is the finals of the tiebreakers. Wait, I'll just start the game. As always, nothing happens in the beginning anyway.
All right.
All right. Top right. Wait, this is weird. Oh no, this is correct. We got Satik, the red Zerg.
And in the bottom right, playing as the blue Protoss, we have Grast.
All right, Grast. Extra shout out to Grast, because he's kind of running the things in all these tourneys for us. And here he is in the finals of one of his own tourneys.
But also, a quick question. Oh, jeez, I already forgot what I was about to ask. I remember that it was supposed to be something from
Well, this.
slightly before the game, but I.
Well, let me
Gee.
introduce the tiebreakers. So we played
Yeah, good idea.
Protoss Zerg Terran in a group. 3 matches had to be played, 1 versus 1, like all around. And then if one guy wins 2 of them, then he advances. If everyone wins 1, then no one advances, and you got to play again. Oh, look at this! This is an early gas.
Ooh.
Very early gas.
I remember that I wanted to ask something around the game, not per se about, but just in the close vicinity. It's just that a friend of mine, Ronan specifically, I just played him for the Swiss tourney. He's constantly at spamming me, uh, while also while you're also telling a little bit about the game. So it just completely fell out of my head of
Yeah,
what I was planning to ask.
you got to put the D&D on. Wow, we got a forge, gas. I have no idea. This is versus Zerg. Cannon. I have no idea what
Oh,
this is. I think we have like an overpool.
neither do I. So quick +1 on the forge. I'm used to seeing quick forge from Forge Fast expand. It's a
Yeah.
build that I usually do, but not like this.
No, this is a one base, very funky one base play with a lot of gas.
Yeah.
Oh no, the gas is already stopped. So it's just for the +1.
Hmm. Interesting.
Meanwhile, Zerg, he hasn't. He doesn't know yet. I don't think he knows anything yet. No, he doesn't even know where he is.
It's Satik, as our red circle also made only 4 links, so technically 1 cannon should be enough. At least I
Yeah.
think he only made 4 links. I didn't see any more.
Yeah, I see 4 links as well. He didn't make his third hatch on location, so that's good for him. Links get in the base.
But he is making another batch of links.
He sees 3 gate. This is going to be like a 3 gate +1 zealot. Wow. I'm gonna do this. Well, depending on how this is gonna pan out. Zerg still... Alright, 3 hatch. Only now taking the gas.
But I am indeed interested in seeing what comes from this game. Also, Grast sent 1 Zealot to kind of prod at the Zerglings. So if it were four Zerglings right there at the beginning, they could have easily overpowered the Zealot, so not sure if that single Zealot was exactly the right move.
He's going for the Expo. Satik going
A
for a
few more
Sunken.
Zealots also coming up.
Yeah, he will have a lot of Zealots. His supply is crazy. He's almost double in supply.
Yeah,
If you don't know what this is, you're gonna be rolled.
I mean, I don't know what that is, and
The,
I play Protoss regularly.
the +1 is about to finish. +1 just
Plus
finished.
one at 5 minutes in is devastating against the Zerglings. Although there's a big amount of Zerglings right at, well, 6 Zerglings here right near Grast's ramp. So that could be potentially dangerous if they get in.
Yeah, but they're not enough anymore, and there's already like 5 of them going to the natural, and there's still the Sunken. I don't think he'll die immediately. He can drill some drones. He's got enough Zerglings. Yeah,
He's dancing a bit around with the Zealots because he knows that there's a Sunken.
big amount of Zerglings
The
coming up.
Zealots can get impaled. But I think he's just waiting for more reinforcements. There's a relatively constant stream of Zealots just... Oh, it just stopped.
He he
There was a relatively constant stream of Zealots just coming up. Oh,
he
and he's
tried to go
engaging right at
behind.
the Evo chamber.
Yeah, he blocked it off with the Evo chamber real nice. He tried to go behind the minerals. But the +1, man, it makes
A
you two-hit
plus
the
one at
Zerglings.
6 minutes in, it can really be devastating. I know it from my own build, since I tend to go Serless. Like, +1 Zealots just slice up Zerglings.
But the drills are good. I don't know how many drones he got. He lost a lot of Zealots. Satik saw that he was taking his expansion, so he took his own relatively
I
safe.
don't think he lost all that many drones.
I don't think so either. And the supplies were almost doubled earlier, and they're almost equalized now.
Yeah, I think that he only killed about 2 to 3 drones because I looked at the tab of workers before this whole little bit of shenanigans, and I saw that Satik didn't have more than 19 drones, so he killed about 3 at most.
Yeah, that was a great hold. It looks like Satik is. There's only like 2 Hydras. I think he's still droning. Oh, he's actually supply blocked.
Yeah, quite possibly. He just sent the 2 hydras that he made during the defense segment.
Only now the Citadel is going down. I think Grast is gonna transition into a fairly normal game from here. With his double Nexus, he
Yeah, I
can
do think so as well.
ramp up his probes quickly. Satik opting for another natural, so probably a more defensive play, getting the main as well.
Well, it's not a bad idea by
Not
any
at
means,
all.
especially since Grast isn't exactly in the best military position.
He's very defensive right now. Lair finished. What are we doing? Lurkers, okay.
Yep.
I guess we arrived at a little lull in the game. Both parties licking their
I do
wounds.
see that Grast is also starting robotics base, so it may just be that I have not enough experience with PvZ, but I think he's anticipating lurkers and therefore is at least trying to go observer, even if just for scouting.
Yeah, if you don't get the ops, you get boxed in with a lurk contain.
Yeah, I remember that happened with the last Swiss tourney game. Uh, I think I also played against Satik, and I was just casually playing here a little zealots here, little zealots there, and taking expansion here, and suddenly there are just lurkers everywhere that are just
Yeah,
bombarding my wall. Like I couldn't do anything. I didn't. I did have a robo bay, but I didn't even have an observatory. I just up and gave up.
yeah, it's
I
hard
was
from
too
there.
far behind.
Alright, we're gonna get a little encounter in the middle. Speed finished on the Zealots. But that's... Is that enough Hydras?
Those hydros may hurt those
With
zealots
those links
a
it's
fair
enough.
bit.
But you gotta micro them.
So I saw for a second that Satik was in negative supply, so yes. Grast has a Corsair that he just killed the
Ah yeah,
two overlords that were watching his base.
good catch.
I saw that there was a flash of red right there in the top right corner, but I wasn't sure what exactly that was.
Grast?
Corsair would be the obvious answer, I just didn't know where.
Yeah, good catch. Grast being pushed back in his base. Now Satik wants to take a fourth, but there's a Zealot ready to deny that. He can sneak it in there if he's
Best
quick.
part is I don't even know where that salad came from.
I just walked in. Lurkers trying to set up a contain. High temper dancing. Yeah, but the ops should be there shortly. We saw an op.
Grast also
Yeah.
adding a fair amount of gateways.
Yeah, that drone has died.
Like, I'm interested in seeing what he does, what Grast does at this point in the game, because most of the time when I get to such a point that I'm only on two base and Zerg has a lurker, I dare even say contain right in front of my base, I usually can't bust out anymore.
I
So
think
I'm interested in seeing what he does.
he's making 6 goons. His +2 is almost finished. His range is halfway. I think he's gonna wait for range on his goons, and then with +2 attack, he's gonna bust out, and then
Oh
we're gonna
damn,
see.
he's already getting +2 attack. Well, it's almost done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
He was very early on the upgrades. Meanwhile, we got Hive going for the Zerg. Hive is finished. Cracklings are being researched. Like the crackling is the clock.
Oh,
If he adds cracklings here, you're not gonna get out of here. And there he goes.
the only thing we're missing right now is Dark Swarm, and Zerg would be almost completely unbeatable.
That was a
Also,
good
Grast
storm.
is moving slightly up, killing quite a few Hydras with a Psy Storm.
Not losing anything. Maybe one goon, that's good. It's a deep contain, but no, well. Oh, another great storm. Very patiently. I'm taking notes here.
He's
Satik.
definitely playing it smart.
Satik
I
on
can agree with that.
very few drones still, 36. And Hive already.
He's focusing on military, he forgot the drones.
Well, you can do it if you go cracklings, because they don't cost anything anyway.
True enough. Although, if I'm not mistaken, Zerg does have a little thing that they only have a few drones per patch, correct?
Yeah, they don't need
You're not supposed to have a lot of drones at one base.
because they have so many bases. Alright, here we go again. Ops is
Yeah.
sniped, but we have another Ops. Very patiently again. Ooh, a little... Yeah, good storm again.
Zealot's kinda getting killed by the lurkers.
Do we have another storm?
Although Satik doesn't manage to snipe the High Templar.
This contain is barely holding.
Yeah,
I think we're out.
He's gonna break it in
Yeah.
just a second.
That was very patiently. And Satik doesn't have a lot of drones behind this. So I don't think he... I think this contain was meant to last a bit longer. I guess he opted for tech instead. He's making a Ultra Discover. Yeah, that's Satik, man. He doesn't do defilers. He goes straight into Ultra. He's on 5 base soon. He's one of the few Zergs who just goes Ultras.
Well, 5 base against 2 base Protoss is, I dare say, quite a lot.
It's enough gas for the Ultras.
In the meantime, Grast is moving his main army in the choke between Satik's 5th and 1st natural.
I mean, it's a good push, but there's 5 base Zerg behind. Like, you gotta kill a base if you want to stay in this game, and I don't...
But there's a big group of Zerglings here, a little bit in the back. I would love to see a storm right there. Like now it would be a little bit too late.
Zerg is fine with
well, Grast also got attacked from... Grast also got flanked. Meanwhile, Satik is also sending a small detachment of Zerg to harass Grast's 3rd. That he hasn't fully set up yet. Yeah,
Satik is all about delaying now. Like, he's fine with like burning some units, delaying the 3rd of Grast. The longer this goes on, the more ultras
the first 3 ultras have hatched.
But there's no armor yet, no armor upgrade. It's a bit wasteful.
True, but still, an ultra is still a menace on the battlefield.
Yeah, but Dragoons go really well against the ultras. The Cracklings, however, they eat up the Dragoons. There's no chance.
Goons aren't really all that good against Cracklings.
We get a little bit high saturation here on the 3rd base, but I think Satik's got this in the bag. Now Grast has to get this 3rd up.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Also, Satik's sending a few other harassment groups.
Now he's just gonna keep him busy with Zerglings. I would say the Zergling is the best unit in the game. It stays relevant through the entire matchup. It's relevant in all the matchups.
True. Is the universal unit for Bruiser.
Like the Ultras...
So I could argue the same to be the case for the Zealot if it were the Protoss.
Yeah.
Well, Satik's breaking through the Grast 3rd, killing a lot of units in the meantime.
I mean, as long as Grast doesn't get his 3rd up, Satik is happy. Grast going for the 3rd in another location, but it's immediately spotted.
Although Satik is quick to catch up on that and already sent a detachment of Zerglings. This is peak harassment right here.
Yeah, like Grast just can't get a base up. He's got the supply, you know, he's got the units. He can sort of hold on in a fight.
Also, Grast is hunting Satik's overlords with a few
Corsairs
that he just has lying around.
Good. Maybe a couple DTs, you know, when you have this overlords and he's going ultra circling, like CRDT might be.
I do agree that that would be a fun sight to watch. Oh, also, look at Satik's main base. The ultras that he made from his main hive, you can't go through to the bottom because the hive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if he makes an edge, if he makes an egg,
stuck for a second.
Yeah, if he makes an egg there, then they're stuck. Now they're stuck. Now they can't get out.
Yeah.
That's Cirque Life, man. They wall themselves in all the time. That's a big army,
That's
though.
just what happens when you place buildings willy-nilly.
It's because they don't think, man. These Cirques. They don't have brains.
Now, a big engage going on at Grast's choke point between his second and his third. The Ultra's pushing Grast back a little bit, although Grast manages to sneak a Dark Templar in.
Yeah, he holds.
Well,
He's got his third base up. Satik still only on 47
5-kill
drones.
DT. Wanna see where this takes him. Grast in the meantime also managed to fully set up his third base, although he is behind on workers compared to Satik.
Oh, I hear a DT. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
6 kill now. Oh, 3 kill. It's a different one.
Mm-hmm.
The natural is almost mined out.
Yeah.
The main is mined out. Grast is on 1 base.
Oh.
Whereas...
Well, technically he's on 2 bases, but still.
Yeah, give it 10 more seconds. And then, meanwhile, Satik is on 4 base. Fully mining. 1 versus 4, man. That's... Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to pull off.
Yeah, but Grast is still ahead in supply. Because Satik just kept burning army on him, right? It's a bit like the City Fire game we saw earlier versus Quim, where he just kept burning army. Like the more mobile player kept throwing armies on the defending player just to keep the numbers down. Here he goes again.
You know, a 2-pronged attack. Huge storms going off on that bridge. I don't believe that the High Templar only has 6 kills.
Probably the cannon stole the kills.
That's cap. Yeah.
Oh, the third cannons are fallen.
Also slowly killing the pros.
And he's sending more lings in there.
Forces have caught up to them.
I think he can snowball this.
Yeah. If you play it smart enough, you technically don't even need to send Ultralisks anymore. You just need to send contingents of Zerglings that are large enough to kill a few units and just will Grast down.
Yeah, but the Ultras are more for like a morale, trying to kill the morale of the Protoss.
Ooh! A full group of Lings just got burned by an electric grill of a High Templar. 17 kills.
There we go. 17 kills.
You just
I
love
see
to see
him,
it.
9 kills, 17 kills. Come on, make an Archon and that shows a big number. Still Satik not making drones. He's fine. He's like... I think this is the part he likes best, you know? Playing StarCraft, you sit on your 5 bases. You make Ultra Ling. What's not to like?
Well, it is the most comfortable place to be in. You're just constantly producing, macroing, and sending units at the Protoss.
No micro. He's probably on the phone with his brother right now.
So another wave being sent in. But this time Grast doesn't have any more defenders, only a few High Templar.
9, 17 still. Yeah, this is...
And there are still a lot more links coming down.
Alright.
Yes, GG's.
Satik takes game 1.
Oh, that was a hella interesting game.
All right, let me start up the next game quick, and then I'm gonna do some admin.
So I do believe that a major turning point that happened was when Grast's attack near just about when he broke out of the contain. I think the major turning point was when he got double pronged
Yeah,
from one side, the main base, and from the other bases at the side.
and he didn't kill a single
That split
drone.
his forces.
Like he was, Satik took him into battle, and Satik was fine. Like let's trade armies.
Well, just for any player, no matter what race you're playing, that's the best position to be in. Just, I'm willing to trade. If that's the position you're in, then you're most likely at an advantage in the game.
All right, game 2 on the bottom left. Oh, we have the blue Zerg now, Satik.
And in the bottom left, playing as the red Protoss, we have Grast.
Hello, Senator. That was definitely a wink to you.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh, I was Quimsy is in the chat,
Ah, okay.
and I was playing him earlier. I was like microing my heart out with my early zealots versus his factory expand. And after he held it, he was like, "Yeah, I had my brother on the phone."
Yeah, I also played a game against Roland just a few minutes ago. Well, just before this game. And I even decided to experiment a little and went into a gateway expand. Although what it did is just slowed me down because my micro can't keep up with my macro.
Yeah, it's when you
I
start doing
I can't do two things at once.
those early micro builds, you gotta play him 50 times before you know you can keep up.
You know what they say, practice makes perfect.
Yep. We got a gateway opening here, a more standard opening from Grast. And we have an overpull from Satik. I think that's
Yeah, I do think that to be an overpool.
slightly Protoss favorite openings, I think. Grast with some like intense scouting pattern. Like he went up until like halfway and then expected an overlord there, I guess. But since he didn't, went to the other side.
Well, that is actually a valid point.
Yeah, because the
If you
Zerg.
compare the timings, the Overlord on the right side,
Yeah,
you would indeed see the Overlord if you scout right there.
because the Zerg overlords always goes towards the natural of the close
Yeah.
base. So he would have come this way if he was from there. Those are the real brain plays. Oh, he's going into Forge after that. I don't understand gateway openings.
Neither do I. Well, maybe after I learn to play it a little bit more, I'll get better at it.
He stopped making zealots. Keeping the probe alive. Third hatch on
So
location.
Grass taking a Nexus. I'm not sure at what exact timing a Nexus should be with a gateway expand. But I do think, as mainly a Forge expand player, that
Oh no, he lets the Zerglings in.
25 supply is pretty late. Oh no, the two links got in.
That's annoying. Yeah, the Nexus will be a little bit later because you make a gateway and a forge before the Nexus, otherwise it's just a forge.
Yeah,
It's,
that does indeed make sense.
but then the idea, I think, is to put some pressure on the Zerg with your Zealots, but he
Like,
didn't.
usually if you're doing gateway expand, you should indeed put some pressure on the Zerg. So I'm not fully understanding what
Yeah.
Grast's play is supposed to be here.
Yeah, I never played Gateway, so I don't know. Maybe it's not good versus Overpool, and you want to play it against 12 edge or something. I don't know.
No, as I just said, I played a game against Ronin just a few minutes ago, and also Grast is going Cybercore, just for just for a notice. But I was playing a game against Ronin just a few minutes before. I did also a gateway expand, my first time that I actually did it. It slowed my usual build timing down by a fair bit.
Yeah,
But just with that one zealot and a probe, I managed to force some fairly economic damage out of him, just purely because he had to move his drones out of his main base, because I managed to get him before he did before the links popped, and also he had to make a few more units just for certainty in case my zealot and probe kill enough links. All right, to move out with 4 zealots.
yeah. Satik is doing a 4 hatch Hydra build, which is I think is like a pre-storm bust. He's not
I'm
yet
also
making
looking at
Hydras.
what Grast is doing, and I
Oh,
would like to say that I think it's a 1-1 build, but I don't see any upgrades, so I'm not sure.
he's walking right into the Zerg base. That's a little problem.
Oh yeah, I also did that last time.
He's gonna get some drones.
Very nice split on those zealots.
Yeah, so far he's only killing Zerglings, but that's a lot of larvae. That's a lot of larvae that's not drones. Nor Hydras.
You can think of it that way. If you're forcing Zerg to make links you slash just in general attacking units, they're not making drones. So as long as you can force them to just not make drones by, for example, forcing them to make links, you're still making a large amount of economic damage on the Zerg.
Yeah, and he did just that. So it's finally cleaned up, but that bus timing must be heavily delayed by now. Do we have a Templar archive somewhere?
Yes, we do have it, or at least it's building.
Oh yeah, it's just done. Yeah. Is he? I think
Also,
27
we have
drones. You
a
can start bumping.
Corsair getting made.
I think you can start bumping Hydras on 4 hatch.
So like, I see that Grast is doing the thing where he immediately kills the Overlord, which I personally like, but I have a question for you as a more experienced Protoss player, because I have heard that you're just generally supposed to immediately send the
Yeah,
Corsair down to the Zerg's base to see
but
what they're doing.
in this case, he knew exactly what he was doing because he was like he lived there with 4 zealots for like 2 minutes,
Yeah, fair enough.
so he knew
That
exactly
is
what was
indeed a
going on.
valid point.
Otherwise, yeah, you definitely have to scout, keep it alive. Actually, he already had a Corsair over there apparently.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a kind of 1-1 build, but he's not making air weapons. He is making ground weapons though, so that comes up, I
Yeah,
guess.
everything is just going to be a little bit later because it's gateway opening.
Also, there is a DT on the map, and I think he's going to send it to Satik's third. He's gonna kill the Overlord there, and then send
Oh, that's
the
beautiful.
DT to just
He,
kill some
he
drones.
used the Zealots to distract the Hydras so he could kill the Overlord with his Corsair so that the DT can walk in.
Yep.
Because now... Oh, that was a two-hit kill on it. What? Why are they... Oh, the drones have
Zerg has
armor.
one carapace, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
still
yeah.
doesn't have +1 attack.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Satik Chad also just doesn't notice that his drones are being attacked.
Oh, that's a way to defend.
He's attacking the hatchery with the Dark Templar. Not something you usually see.
Oh, there's nothing else. I
That
would.
is a valid point.
Oh,
Also, in the meantime, Grast is adding a fair amount of gateways
up
and
to.
just generally attacking up a bit.
He has a lot of gateways. He has a couple of them hidden. 5 plus 4. He's 10 gates already. Meanwhile, still harassing the third base.
In the meantime, I also like what Satik is doing a lot with just burying Zerglings right underneath the place where the Nexus is supposed to be.
Is he doing it again?
Though
Is
I
he?
do see a lot of Protoss, instead of just starting the Nexus, first make up, or at least sending an observer and a unit to kill it, they just start to build a pylon, a cannon, and that type of shit.
He doesn't even have observers yet. I think.
Not yet, but he will. Yeah, he is able to make them because he does have a observer bay.
Yeah.
I mean, observatory. Also, in the meantime, Grast moving out with a large amount of zealots to Satik's third, and killing at least 2 Sunkens and making a lot of drone casualties.
He should get this hatchery, yeah. That's a good hatchery to kill. I think he will just, yeah, he'll totally get it.
And he got the hatchery! Also, Grast trying to expand into the 9 o'clock base. Very nice. Though I would like to see some more Dark Templar shenanigans, especially with drops, purely because of the fact that Satik doesn't have any overlords in his main.
Satik has a hive in his main and an Ultralisk cavern on the way. Again.
Again.
He sure likes the Ultralisks. I played versus him like in one of the earlier Pro Tours and he did
If
the
it
same
ain't
thing.
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
You know that the strat works, why should you do anything else? Ooh,
Well, I think there's a
we're gonna
difference
see
in
high Templar drops.
going Ultras when you're 5 base versus 2 base compared to 3 base versus 3 base.
So Satik is trying to constantly poke at Grast third. Meanwhile, Grast just prepared the shuttle with 2 Zealots and 2 High Templar that is heading for Satik's Nat.
Ah, good catch. Let's follow that one. 2
This
darks
reminds
and
me of that
oh,
one
2
time I was
zealots.
playing a fastest game, and there was one Protoss that just went up and stormed my drones. It was awful.
14 kills on the
Ooh,
High Templars combined. That's a lot of
I don't
drones.
think I managed to see it, but he killed all of the drones in Satik's Nat.
Yeah, 14 kills on the High Templars.
Jeez.
And he's messing up the mining time in the main again. Oh, a little skirmish at the
Oh,
natural.
oh, there's a Reaver.
The High Templars are patiently waiting for a second round.
Oh, oh,
They're
all
going
right.
in.
I was just about to say that the Overlord just barely
Wow.
doesn't see the drones. Ooh,
24 kills on them total now. Wow, yeah,
damn.
he doesn't have a Spire, indeed. Zerg does not have a Spire.
Those two High Templars got Satik from about even on drones with Grast I didn't see before it. Only 35. It's just about half of what Grast had.
Ronin says hi in the chat to you.
Oh, hi Ronan. Good to see you again after, what was it? 50 minutes?
Grass taking fourth base. I think those double storm drops got him well ahead.
Yeah, definitely. I also want to see those two High Templars from the shuttle, although I can't seem to find them. Oh, there's the shuttle. And he has a Dark Templar in the shuttle as well.
Would those be the same High Templar? That would be pretty epic.
Also, in the meantime, Grast is moving a large amount of units to Satik third. With a bit of luck, he will just completely clear the base. Oh,
Oh, he's sending the shuttle into the
reinforcements
main.
just popped.
Oh, there's too much going
We
on
need
at the same
storms
time.
right there.
DT in the main.
Ooh,
Storms. The third is gone. There's Ultras though. Oh, the DT has 4 kills,
the
5.
storms are just frying those Zerg units. And they don't even stand a chance.
11 kills on the DT.
Holy shit. Oh, there was a DT in Satik's main. I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
So that's where that shell went.
yep. That was a weird, beautiful angle to drop that in his main from.
Well, it was the perfect angle because there was nothing at the top of a grass base.
It's still going, it's still going. 16 kills.
Jeez.
Another storm drop in the natural.
Yep. Oh, he's killing the spawning pool and Satik doesn't even notice.
Well, yeah, he did a lot of things
Oh,
at the
I
same
think he
time.
just did. He just managed to kill the spawning pool. What a legend.
Where are the drones? There are no drones. They're only at the fort base.
Yeah, I do think that to be the case. They
they
are currently moving, or at least most of them, moving down to Satik's Nat. But still, almost all of those drones just got burned.
so many gateways. Look at grass base. I can't even count them. What is that? 8 plus 6? 14 gates.
Let me check.
He is tripling in the supply now.
Yeah, I don't think it would be an overstatement to just say that Grass could A move into Satik's main and he would
Yeah.
almost certainly just destroy it.
Video tape returner also appeared in the
Although
chat.
Satik did take a fifth base at the top right corner net. reasonable amount of defenses, and I
Another
think that
storm
that's
drop
where most of the drones went.
at the natural. Yeah, I think by now.
Oh, yeah, and
Wow.
storms in the main.
I think Satik is gonna make a Spire in the next game.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. That would be a very wise move.
Grast is moving out his ginormous army. He's almost maxed.
Yeah, I also think he's just planning to completely
Gr-
bulldoze one of the Satik spaces.
great upgrades. He's
Though I'm
3-1.
not sure if it'll be the 3 o'clock base or the 2 o'clock base.
He could honestly do all three bases at the same time.
That is a very valid point. Grast also has almost doubled the workers that Satik has. Those storm drops really came in handy right there. Also, a few more Dark Templar to join the mix.
Ah,
I love it.
Satik trying to make a Spire, but he lost it.
I think it's a bit too late for that.
Yeah.
Grast starting to engage Satik's natural.
I think this is gonna be the last push. It's always
I
tough to
think
like.
that this will be the
There we
game,
go.
yeah, end game move. Well,
GG.
GG's.
So now we got 1-1. We got a series.
Yeah, it was a very interesting game. I can't say I didn't enjoy it. I learned also quite a bit from it.
I
And I
learned I
also
need
think
to.
that I'm gonna start to use storm traps.
Yeah, that's what I learned.
It's just generally a thing that seems very fun to do. Just absolutely destroying your enemy's economy.
All right, the game is up.
Now then, shall we move to the next replay?
Yes. So this is then the last game that determines the winner of the tiebreakers series. And after that, we'll go into round 1 of the Swiss tourney, the current running tourney.
Please don't cast my games. I was an embarrassment. I think
Well,
that tensions will be high for this last game because I myself don't remember how the tourney ended, and both of the games that we saw on this tourney have been, dare I say, amazing.
pretty
I'm interested in
spectacular.
what's gonna happen in this last game.
So here we got Satik as a blue Zerg again, in the top right corner.
And Grast as the red Protoss in the left right in the top left corner. I almost said left right corner.
Yeah. Playing on Polestar. It's, I think from the new maps, it's like my favorite. There's enough low ground, high ground going on. Interesting
I've heard
third
quite
and
a few good
fourths.
things about this map, although I don't play it enough to have a opinion about it. Although I just generally avoid new maps, just I don't play on them.
Well,
Just I just don't happen to come across them.
you have to play some new maps on the ladder.
I don't ladder.
Satik is sending out his overlord in the so-called wrong direction, not to the towards the
Meanwhile,
natural.
Grast is going for a gateway expand.
Again. But this overlord, like,
It did pay out for him in the previous game, so I am not surprised that he's going to do it again.
if Grast has the same scouting pattern, he's gonna skip bottom left and he's gonna. Yeah, you see, he expects the overlord there,
Yeah.
but Satik is sending the
Yeah,
overlord.
look at where Satik's overlord is.
Yeah.
The timing is correct.
No, but it's the wrong side. Like Satik should send it south. That's what Grast expects. But somehow It doesn't matter, Grast just scouts him anyway.
Well, it doesn't matter. They'll both scout each other at the right time.
Like, you can have all the brains. I don't know, man. Wow. And that's just the first probe, man. This game is promising.
So I think we had a 9 pool again, although I might be mistaken on that.
I think it's overpool, if I look at this here.
I mean, yes, overpool, yes. There are 2 overlords.
2-minute hatchery. Let's see if we can learn something about this gateway opening. 4 links again, exactly the same. Probe comes down for an immediate nexus then? Skipping the forge this time. That makes more sense to me. Still on.
Yeah, although the defenses on this base will be a little bit lower. But he does the smart thing and blocks the ramp.
Both players first scout.
So there is this one thing that I remember from one of my NSL games. I played against the Aggie one time, right?
Aggie is so good though.
He did some, yeah, and he did something interesting that I don't think I've ever seen any other Zerg player that I've played against do. When I scouted him and saw that it was only 4 links, so I moved my probe back to my own base, and then when my probe exited his base, made 2 more links, so he had 6. I only had 1 cannon if I had a Forge Fast expand.
Yeah, that's Aggie, man. Aggie, he plays random, he plays all races, but he totally plays like a Protoss.
Like, it's something that I don't see anyone doing, and is honestly a strat that deserves more recognition, if you ask me.
He will cut all the corners in the beginning. He will try all the. He will find all the holes in your build.
Yeah.
I played him too. Played a PvP against him. Played a PvT against him. He did like a marine rush. He's good.
Yeah,
He's a nice guy.
I've played a PvP, I mean PvT and a PvC against him. He also did some kind of marine rush thingy against me.
Yeah, same.
Both players in the meantime macroing pretty well. Grast sitting with the 3 zealots on the map, just being a nuisance for Satik.
He's gonna scout with a lone zealot. I don't know if he knows about the third base yet. He should, right? Yeah.
I think that's where that third zealot. Jeez, my tongue. I think that's where the third zealot is for. To scout for potential extra bases.
He's going a Stargate opening.
Oh.
No +1 again.
Yep.
I guess he knows that Satik doesn't do Spire openings or something.
Also, is this potentially a 3-hatch Hydra that I'm seeing?
This is indeed. Indeed it is. But he's Lair though, so no. So Lurker it is then, I guess.
That's very well be possible.
He's really hard trying to deny the scouting, so it looks like a Hydra bust. But that's way too many links for a Hydra bust.
Yeah.
Let's see how Grast, but Grast, he doesn't know, so he's putting down the cannons.
Well, it's definitely a smart move.
It could still be in Ling all-in. Does he have speed on the Lings? I can't tell. I don't think so.
So that Grast seems to be playing pretty standard, adding another gateway and going for Citadel of Doom.
But now Grast will... He doesn't scout, he goes for the first Overlord. I mean, it's a good There's 2 Overlords here though.
It is fun to just pop those Overlords with a Corsair.
Yeah, but you kind of want to know
I can't say it is.
if it's a Hydra bust. You kind of want to know. And if he could just kill the only Hydra, the only Overlord, then it would give him free reign for the DTs later. But there's two, so there's not really a point in killing one.
Yeah.
He's not scouting. All right, now he goes.
Although it does certainly look like it's supposed to be either a Hydra bust or some kind of contain.
I think it's a
Because
lurker contain.
I don't see lurker aspect being researched unless it already was. I see Hydra range being researched.
That is true, but why did he make the lair then? Because he's still very
Also,
low on
dropper
drones.
lords, Vestral sacks. We have
Okay,
dropper lords.
all right. I guess videotape was right in the chat. Oh, there's some Zealot getting some kills. How did he get here?
So Grast is making a singular DT, most likely for some good old harassment.
This Zealot is doing a lot of work, man.
He gets paid overtime.
And we're back at the bust. It could still be the bust, man. No, he's droning now. But, oh. Fainting in and out.
Here, 4 Zealots aren't enough to stop a Hydra bust. He does already have a High Templar sitting in his main, collecting some
Oh, here he
energy,
goes.
and Storm is already being researched.
So if he wants to bust, he's got to bust now. But he just made a round of drones. He just made 6 drones, and now he's back on the Hydras. It could be like this fake bust into fort base play.
Yeah, I am also thinking that if he's joining again, then it's possible that it's some kind of hybrid-esque build that he's trying to do. That it's kind of supposed to bust, but if it doesn't work, then he'll take another base.
Oh, here comes the storm.
When the first storm went down. Alright, class just seems to be in
Now we're
regular
dropping.
attacking.
We're dropping.
Oh,
Is the speed? Speed is almost finished. Does he see this? He doesn't see it.
no, he doesn't.
I don't see it either, because I got only Grast vision on. Oh, now he sees it. He could see it. The ops is coming in. He sees. Does he? But does he see it? You know, like he's moving out.
I'm not sure that the ops will
Oh,
show
he
if there
didn't get
is
it.
anything in the overloads. Oh, ooh.
Oh, great storms.
Grast at the Stormlord.
Ooh, Grast is winning on both fronts here.
It seems he almost completely stopped that drop. I think he will be able to clear it, although he would need to send a little bit more units out. And in the meantime, he also broke the contain from the outside.
More units are streaming in. Those overlords are awfully low in health, though. And those zealots are doing work.
Yeah.
I think you can just walk out now. That was some interesting play from Satik.
Although, sadly, it didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
Oh, GG is called. Yeah, I think it was supposed to be some kind of all-in, that if the drop
Yeah.
did work, he wins. If it doesn't work, he loses.
Which makes Grast the winner of the Tiebreakers #2 finals. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Grast.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Grast.
I'm gonna take 5 minutes, and then we'll go to the last series.
Alright, I'll also go refill my cup of water again because I'm kind of getting thirsty. So
If there's any
we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
people in the chat who want to join us in the cast, there's room for at least one more. Just join the Discord. See you guys in 5 minutes.
Oh, Anas, Anas, Aziz Kazayim. Ana jeszcze biał. No tak, totalnie. A, teraz już jest wieczór. Alright, folks, now in the meantime, I have also returned.
All right. Oh, that was loud. I'm gonna restart the stream.